life's coming due. Can't deny the things she left me for were anything but true. She said she'd rather take the hand of a stable grown-ass man who doesn't fret about
Martin, so.
All right, I think we are live. Welcome to the Speakeasy, everybody. How are you doing tonight, you beautiful people? Hey, Kelly. First comment. Hey, Kelly. Tonight I have the wonderful Cody Traylor, Diamond in the Rough. He came out to the Mad Bomber a few times, showed us what he had. Immediately, I asked him to come into the Speakeasy and show all of you guys who couldn't make it how talented he is. So, Cody, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Cody Traylor, of course. I grew up in...
Apparently, we're supposed to use the abridged version, too. Is that right?
Yeah, the abridged version. I grew up in North Mississippi, joined the Air Force, went all over the world, played music everywhere, cowboyed a lot, especially up in Alaska, and rodeo and stuff like that, working horses everywhere I've been. And
You cowboyed in Alaska?
yeah, we'd get those, we'd mainly rodeoing up there, but we'd get those steers on the back pins that came off Kodiak Island. Those things would be so wild.
Have you ever seen The Far Country with Jimmy Stewart? Oh, you need to watch
yes,
that.
I have.
Yeah.
Where he's going, where he gets off the ship because he's wanted in Seattle.
He's a terrible cowboy.
Oh,
he
he's
just makes a terrible cowboy.
But he was a great general. So Jimmy Stewart was a fellow airman. I spent 8 years in the Air Force. Got out, took a job training horses, and jumpstart training in Deer Park, Washington, and that's where I'm at now. That's a plug right there.
Yeah.
So if you need a jumping horse that needs to learn how to rope, you should bring them to me.
So what I'm getting from it is that it's a jumping horse training center, but mysteriously they all just learn how to rope.
Mysteriously, this random cowboy just showed up, and we've got these 16-hand thoroughbreds that can handle a lot of stuff being thrown at them.
Those horses just pulling it tight.
Yeah.
Why don't you play us? Well, first of all, play us. What song do you want to play first?
Well, I'm going to play one of the first songs I ever wrote. It's the song that was inspired by a guy named W.R. Gandy when I was about 15 years old or so. He was an old locomotive engineer, retired guy. And he was telling a story one time about driving trains through the Mississippi Delta because he worked for the IC Railroad. And said that there was this guy in his dress blue stepped out in front of the train, saluted, and they just ran him right by. And that story stuck with me. Then a couple other elements, talking about smoking Marlboro Reds and drinking coffee all night long to keep those trains going. And about, 12 years later, I sat down and wrote this song. It's called Railroad Man. Well, I slapped her in notch 8 as I left this last night. I was rolling south to PM on that BNSF line. I flew through Bahia, Potsdam, then Tupelo. Halfway down to Amory, couldn't believe just what I saw. Out in the distance, way off in the light, there's some boy in dress blues and he's got 'em on just right. Well, he stood at attention and he gave a big salute. I laid on the horn there with nothing I could do. And it's another day in the life of a railroad man. We're just flowing and going, doing what we can. And it's some red and white Marlboro coffee all night long. As we pull the freight from shore to shore and try to make it home. I got a brand new baby and a wife back at the house. But the Kansas locomotive is where I'll be found. I've seen all this great big old country's got to show. In the rain, sleet, and hail, and the sun and blinding sun. And it's another day in the life of a railroad man. We're just flowing and going, doing what we can. as we pull this freight from shore to shore and try to make it home. It's them red and white and Marlboros and coffee all night long. As we roll these trains from shore to shore and try to make it home. There you are.
Yeah. So that was tell that story again. So it's about a band who he stepped out in front of a train.
Yeah, well, so I just got this is reminiscing years of drinking and living all over the world.
People in glass houses
to catch up with this story. But it's like he told me that some guys stepped out in front of the train. He was in his dress blues, and 5 minutes later, he wasn't there anymore. So
man, that's crazy.
And it makes you think like the stuff that these guys that drive these trains all over the country have to go through. It's, cars, people.
Yeah, we saw that once too.
Yeah, and it ain't cool, but there's a lot of not cool shit in this world that you can write songs about. So
that's where I usually go. That's a good song. With a haunting
with a haunting little twist.
Yeah.
The hook is at the beginning.
But it's like so upbeat and I don't know, that's what's messing with me. It's
so
so upbeat.
The first time I recorded it was with my band I had in Spain, and my buddy Alex Alvarez, he come up with a good lead for it.
Wait, his actual last name was Alvarez?
Yeah, and I played Alvarez guitar.
Okay.
And so he came up with a great lead for it, and man, I wish I could get him over here just to record that song one day, because he made it. And you talk about chilling, like when he can play that lead, it's just like, it'll set you back.
I'm reading the comments here, and Shaden says that there's captions of some sort on here. Shaden, for the record, I didn't enable captions, but I'm glad that it's entertaining.
Oh, I feel sorry for anyone closed captioned my accent right
picking up
now.
your southern accent. Yeah. Do you ever
They're just like inaudible.
dictate stuff to Siri or whatever?
No, I use voice to text constantly. Ask her. I use everybody that talks to me. I use voice to text.
Does it work?
Like like 80-20. And the 20% is usually when I need it to work.
I swear I didn't bring you down here to make fun of your drawl.
You wouldn't be the first.
So, all right, good start. What do you got next?
Well, I'm gonna lead a little softly. This is a song called "Cut My Candle." It's just one of those songs I sat down and wrote one night about. You stretch yourself thin sometimes, and feels like you're burning from both ends of a wick, or you're burning your wick from both ends. So that's where this one comes from. If I can remember the melody for it. Had to cut my candle, burn it at both ends. And as the wick melts the wax, I see I'm stretched thin. But I gotta keep on going. Lord, I can't stop now. Got a rodeo in Tulsa, and tonight I'm Memphis bound. And I'll roll out on the highway, shove her up in fourth, put a memory right behind me, put that pedal to the floor. But I gotta keep on going. Lord, I can't stop now. And I'm sorry, baby, I'll see you around. Well, I know that she's the best I could ever ask for. She's every bit a dream, yet I walked right out that door. Something down the road keeps calling out my name. Saying, come on now, cowboy, it's time to fan the flame. And I roll out on the highway, shove her up in fourth. Put her memory right behind me, put that pedal to the floor. I gotta keep on going, Lord, I can't stop now. I'm sorry, baby, I'll see you around. Yeah, kind of one of those things, always on the road, chasing white line songs.
Oh, yeah.
Going one place to another.
I hear, to be a real cowboy singer, you have to have one of those.
You gotta have a song about a horse and a song about it's like being a cowboy poet.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, I spent a lot of time driving, like me personally. Last weekend, was taking a horse down to Sisters. That way we could pay for a run to go to Tacoma. To fox hunt. I didn't say that, but yeah, it's fox hunt. And so we did our fox hunt, and then we spent that money we made on that run down to Sisters in an O'Reilly's parking lot doing a wheel hub on my truck with a 40-foot trailer and the 5 horses in the back of it. Hey, but it didn't rain.
If you're breaking even, you're not breaking.
That's right. That's how we feel sometimes. Why don't you play a song?
Okay.
I want to try to find a beer if I can by chance.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. It's cut off now. I had it right there, and then I moved
Damn musicians always getting in the keg.
I know. We've got a serve yourself policy here, but it makes it real hard for whoever's here. No, I'm not gonna play that one. I'll play that one all the time. This one is Cash. Could you get out of here, buddy? Amanda, look, he's already on the mic stand. He's on it.
Where's your weapon of a fish?
There's a bottle right there, too. Apparently, having captions on this thing is the best thing we ever did because it's providing a very thorough source of entertainment for our viewers. They're like,
thanks, Dad.
Gotta have captions to understand Hillbilly.
You're the one that raised this one. I'm just gonna say.
Hey, at least your parents watch your live streams. It's probably good that mine don't.
See, I tried to hide things being all over the world and stuff, but it never works. It's just everything comes to light, so they know what I do and who I am.
This is a song about forgiveness with my father. Well, I won't wear out the western part of me, and it seems like something you put in a box. We might see eye to eye if you can stand on top of it. Until you do, we'll stay here on the rocks. You worked so hard to build us both a future. I guess hard work like that comes with a plan. Sorry that my dreams got in the way of most of that. I'm sorry I turned out a different man. Well, I took the course. That one. I capo it different every time, so I'm like, where is it? The course on death and paying taxes. Wrote my book on walking before you can run. And I learned to turn emotions into music, but I can't unlock the secret of being a good son.
Boy, it's hard to follow you sometimes.
I did that by design. So I don't go to open jams. They're always like, you gotta write songs that people can follow. And I'm like, why?
Why? It's called being original, damn it.
'Cause I'm stubborn doesn't mean that I'm not grateful. There's a level head inside this heart-filled hat. Imagination makes up most of our perceptions of our feelings, and I wish you'd see the other side of that. 'Cause I took the course on death and paying taxes, read the book on walking before you can run, and I learned to turn emotions into music, but I can't unlock the secret of being a good son. Maybe someday something serious will happen. Make the two of us put down both of our guns. You'll once again feel like you're my father, and can't forgive me for my never learning how to be a grateful son. 'Cause I took the course on death and paying taxes, read the book on walking before you can run, and I learned to turn emotions into music, but I can't unlock the secret of being a good son, being a good son.
That's a good song.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was more just like a. Yeah, my dad and I have had our troubles, and we're trying to reconcile, and it just kind of. It was more like a song about like, hey, I'm trying to understand you. I hope you're trying to understand me.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, so.
This session is brought to you by Tears and Beers and and lots of good songwriting.
And not Voodoo Ranger IPA, because you guys haven't paid me.
Definitely not Voodoo Ranger IPA. Clearly not.
I went and bought this at the Taj. Hey, thanks, Jesse.
Oh my God, no.
Annika? Annika? What do you say? Annika? Annika. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, the guitar eating bears.
When
What are guitar eating bears?
What are guitar eating bears? Why did I give my father access to this comment thread?
He's my favorite person yet.
Yeah.
He and Shaden are just lighting it up. I love it.
So when I was a young airman in Alaska, I went bear hunting one day, and I was with my buddy Tom Wright, and I had this old Alvarez I can't remember what it was. This is an AJ80. I can't remember. It was an old 12-string Alvarez that I carried everywhere. Kind of stole it from my brother. We kind of like sort of traded guitars over time. And
It just changed custody.
yeah, and it was in mine, and I failed. So one day we had been on the mountain hunting bears, and we came back down to the campsite, and I was sitting in the truck, and I leaned back and took a nap. Well, I got up, and nature had called, and I was going to drive down to the Johns down the hill, and for some reason, I put my guitar behind the wheels of my pickup, and I put that thing in reverse, and went. I was like, "No, what was that?" Well,
was it in a case and everything?
yeah, in the case, great case and everything.
Terrible
Just not great
wheel
enough.
talk. Yeah.
Well, I knew my folks were gonna ask why I didn't bring a guitar home with me when I came home, because everywhere I've ever gone in this world, I've always had a guitar in my hands, and I'm taking one with me no matter. It's like the key thing. It's like toothbrush or guitar. Yeah, well, do I really need to brush my teeth to play music?
I have it on good authority. Yes.
The answer is
yes. Yeah.
But I couldn't just tell my folks that I ran over and negligently homicided my brother's guitar that was mine, that was his, that was mine. And so
they know now that it was.
They know now.
Okay, okay. All right, so this is
not nothing coming to
What's
life.
the statute of limitations on a story like this?
Yeah, right. So I'm like, well, I was bear hunting, and we had a bear come into camp, and he ate it. The long story short, I told my dad that. Of course, Dad was like, that's bullshit, but all right, I'll ride with it. And my stepmom was apparently asleep when she heard the story, and she's like, I'm so worried about Cody and those guitar-eating bears up in Alaska. And I have yet to write a song about that for some reason, but I have this song. It's called Let Go, which y'all need to let go of this story, my family.
Is this about the guitar-eating bears?
It can be.
All right. Keep on lying. Jesus sees your words. That must be your brother.
That's my younger brother. He's not the one that has a guitar. It's Casey.
Casey, okay.
This is awesome. I'm glad I have my family's support behind all this. This is that pop country song that I was going to try to make work. See, it's capo 2 and then G. When the weight of the world is coming down on you, your hopes are crushed, you don't know what to do. Darling, just look up, take my hand, and I'll be by your side. When you wanna run, I'll let you go. If you wanna walk, we can take it nice and slow. I'm right here for you through all that you are. So give me your heart. Let go. Honest. See, wouldn't this sound good with little snap beats?
This isn't about bears.
Could be if you do it right. Or Tundra Wookiees. When the hard times come our way,
I think I know that girl.
you know. When the joys of life are abundantly clear, I'll still be here. When you wanna run, I'll let you go. If you wanna walk, we can take it nice and slow. I'm right here for you through all that you are. So give me your heart. From our first kiss till my dying day, somewhere in there, I'm here to stay. See, and this is where that good, like, pop country guitar solo could come in, you know, real quick like that, and then you go to the talking part. When you wanna run, I'll let you go.
Producer's
If you
notes.
wanna walk, we can take it nice and slow and stop, and then you go right back to that chorus. When you wanna run, I'll let you go. If you wanna walk, we can take it nice and slow. I'm right here for you through all that you are. So give me your heart and let go. That's gonna be a #1 record summer 2021.
Sure. Hell yeah, it is. You have that recorded anywhere yet?
No.
Well, let's get that done.
On my iPhone. where I've got everything recorded.
That's how Zach Bryan started.
That's how. That's my copyright. That's all this shit I have on
iPhone
my iPhone.
2020. Doesn't that mean that Apple owns it?
or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's probably it. I wonder if you just did that and copyrighted stuff as Apple, if they would just use it. Like, this song is Apple 2020. And then we can use that. It's free. Let's use it. And then you get famous.
It's a public domain.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to you.
Hi, Sarah. Oh, Jeremiah Banks says, laughing face, crying face, Tundra Wookiees. Wait,
Who
did
was
you
it?
say that last night? or
Yeah, I
something?
was talking to yeah.
Okay. Tundra Wookiees. Okay, so this is the thing. That was my first time hearing Tundra Wookiees. Going to be using that.
So it was a very common term that we used. It's a term of endearment. It's not an insult. It was a term of endearment that we used in Alaska.
I'm going to need you to unpack that one. It's a term of endearment. How?
I just wouldn't say it to certain.
Like, she's a Tundra Wookiee. She doesn't even need a parka. You know, like, is that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Like that's like a utilitarian compliment.
Yeah. It's Alaska. We all have to be utilitarian. Some are more than most. Oh, are we gonna play music, or is this?
I think we beat that one. What? Place another one. I think we're beat.
I can't.
Okay. I think we beat that one to death.
We turned that into the dead horse.
This one is about just stupid decisions. It's I broke up with a Tundra Wookiee once, and
now here we are reading the dead horse.
And then it didn't end well, and I did a bunch of stupid stuff afterwards just because I felt like, what's the harm? And this kind of, looking back on it, I wrote this about just like, I can't believe I did that shit.
What's the harm in that?
Like one time we went wolf hunting, and we didn't check the thermometer. We were just out drinking all night. And we burned like 7 trees that night trying to stay warm.
Yeah.
Slept in the back of the truck, got up the next morning. The Johnny Walker bottle that we stuck in the snow had frozen solid.
Yeah, -30 is not fun.
No, yeah. We looked that up later. We're like, what temperature does whiskey freeze at? And it's -23 degrees. Yeah. And so, but we didn't even care. We were like, we put our snowshoes on. We went wolf hunting. I know, this is part of, you're right.
Whoa, well, you better put that foot in your mouth real quick.
Yeah. Well, it's in there. But she
dig that hole.
You're right. But I still was doing stupid shit.
Me
Still
too.
do. What? I still do stupid stuff. You're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Continue.
She's fact checking me from behind the bar.
Okay, PolitiFact.
Could you beer me from behind the bar too, please? Whatever's closest. Not hams. There's two hams in there that Critzy left. Like 6 months ago.
I got a song here that a buddy of mine in Gibraltar. I used to go to Gibraltar a lot and play music, and I have a really good friend, Billy, who's still there. And Billy's from Liverpool, and I wish I could emulate his accent.
Where the Beatles are from.
Where the Beatles is exactly.
Yeah.
Liverpool. And you talk about you can't understand me.
Hey Cody,
wait till he gets
I
drunk.
wrote a song. Oh, we're gonna put that right on the refrigerator.
And
we can see it every day.
And he was fixing to go back to the UK from Jib. And so me and a couple of guys that were leaving the open mic went over to the bar he was working at because he'd play at the open mics with us. And he said something about, I've got a suitcase, and that's all I'm taking with me. And I'm like, suitcase and memories. Suitcase full of memories. Yeah, that's that song.
For my high school graduation, I got a suitcase and a road map.
Hey, bye. Well, that's pretty much what he did. And he left Jib for a while. Luckily, he came back before I left Spain, and we got to hang out, drink, and play a few more times. So this song's for Billy. It's called Suitcase Full of Memories. Got a suitcase full of memories that I don't need. I'm standing on this platform waiting to leave on a highball and westbound, far from Italy. Thank you, Beer. Well, that suitcase full of memories is all I'll take with me. See, I kind of feel this is like a Bobby Bear type song. There's the one from London and Paris too. The faded photographs of love that once was true, packed in the bottom of this case that I hold, are the golden bands from a love sound turned to stone. Got a suitcase full of memories As the train leaves the station, I can hear that whistle scream. Tears stain my face as my hometown fades away. The suitcase full of memories, well, it's here to stay. I ought to throw it out the window and start over new. Forget about Anna Lee, her love was never true. But I cling to the thought of the way it used to be. With that suitcase full of memories means the world to me. Last time I got a suitcase full of memories that I don't need. This train keeps putting miles between me and my dreams, but I can't turn back now. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see that this suitcase full of memories is all I'll take with me? Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I Marshall Tucker bombed you.
You can Marshall Tucker. Look, that's how we got to talk. Like, that's how me and Billy became friends because he's a big Marshall Tucker
from
fan.
Liverpool.
Yeah,
likes
from Liverpool.
Marshall Tucker.
And so he came to the States, and we just became best friends over there. And I'm hoping to get that son of a bitch over here. That way he can play some music over here and get out of the hellhole they call communist Europe right now.
Yeah, I'm not going there.
I'm not going there. No, we didn't talk about that.
Literally and conversationally, I'm not going there. I think the comments have decided that if you do have a band out here, it's going to be Cody, Traylor, and the Tundra Wookiees.
Oh, my God.
I think that's
the Tundra Wookiees.
That's about the people have spoken. So,
have spoken. Well, when I was in Spain, it was Cody, Traylor, and the Double Wides.
Did they even get that over there?
Nope, but I did. All the Americans on base got it, so we took it.
They'd see a double wide over there, and they'd be like, wow, that's a lot of space.
That's a house. I saw one fifth wheel, and I was like, damn, I forgot how small everything is over here.
All right, well, this is that song about dumb decisions that my wife just called me out on. I drank $27 worth of cheap Kentucky holler apple pie. Didn't die. Took a spill that wasn't pretty off a bronc in Miles City, and I survived that wild ride. And all these things that ought to kill me don't. You leaving me, whoa. So damn cold that my Johnny Walker froze, and it took my pride, but I survived. I smoked them cowboy killers like I hated my dear liver, and yeah, I tried and didn't die. And all these things that ought to kill me don't. You leaving me, whoa. alone. Yeah, I lied and told you I was fine. You said you'd had some time to think, and you asked me for a drink. Well, I sighed. Then I replied.
Do that again.
I said, if all these things that ought to kill me don't, you leaving me, whoa. You leaving me, whoa.
Why is it every time I hear one of your originals, I'm like, huh, that's a good damn song.
Thanks. Thanks, man.
I was like 2 in a row.
To be fair, Amanda wrote that with me, and most of the stories in there are true, but not. The timeline is a little wonky. Yeah, you should.
Not every song has to be 100% true.
No, I think it should be like 90% accurate historically. Mm-hmm. All those things happen. Actually, I didn't ride the bucking horse in Miles City. It was in West Yellowstone, but I can't rhyme with West Yellowstone. And that's also a shithole town. You ever been there? It's Miles City. Yeah. No, I'm not man enough to ride in Miles City, but yeah. But West Yellowstone, that town is like a sad carnival. Like you walk through, there's a lot of T-shirt shops. There's like a whiff of fry bread in the air. Just yeah. Well, go to West Yellowstone. A lot of Chinese people, because Yellowstone. Yeah. I'm being accurate. I'm gonna get canceled.
When
for
you
saying
go
Chinese.
to Chena Hot Springs in Alaska, you have to go at a certain time of year, or else you'll be bombarded with tourists from a certain Asian island country that's right off the eastern coast of China that starts with a J and ends with a pan. And they like to
Japanistan?
They like to go at the Chena and to the hot springs, and because they believe that if they do under the lights that flow in the night in the hot springs, that they'll get a boy or something like that. So, and that if there's
It's
not
a
a song
fertility
in
ritual.
that, it's a fertility ritual. If there ain't a song in that, then but you'll go to Chena and you'll be
there's a fertility ritual song in that.
You'll go to Chena and you'll be like, what's going on here? And it'll be the middle of winter. And you're like, what are these people doing here?
There's a hot springs like that near Missoula. Jerry Johnson. No, but Jerry Johnson's like a nude hot springs where people get it on.
That's how you do it right there.
No chlorine. No chlorine or nothing.
No chlorine or nothing. Hell, you got enough sulfur. You ain't got to worry about it.
Hey, they do that in BC too. John Forsman, howdy, buddy. Oh, Jake Wasser, how you doing, buddy?
Would it be possible if I had a little bit of that devil's liquor?
The rye's gone, but we got scotch.
All
You play a song, I'll set you up.
right. This is the story of my life. Literally and songly. Grew up in a southern town with dreams of heading west. But Uncle Sam got a hold of me, I reckon for the best. Now I'm free, I'm me, looking down the road for a Bronx to ride or a place to play. One more show. That's the story of my life. Y'all folks should know. Day late, $1 short. Everywhere I go, I keep dreaming, I keep scheming, get me farther down the road. That's the story of my life. Now y'all know. I got roots deep as tumbleweeds blowing in the wind. I don't know when I'll pass this way again, but the west is wide and open and she's calling out my name like a bullet from a gun off and on my way. That's the story of my life. Y'all folks should know. Day late, dollar short, everywhere I go. But I keep dreaming, I keep scheming, get me farther down the road. That's the story of my life, and now y'all know. That's the story of my life. Y'all folks should know. I'm a day late, just a dollar short, everywhere I go. But I keep dreaming, I keep scheming, get me farther down the road. That's the story of my life. Now y'all know. One I wrote one Sunday morning sitting in the kitchen.
That
Thank you, sir.
devil's juice for you.
Scotland's best.
I got a song like that too. It's about just kind of growing up. It's more about music than anything. And like the role that music has taken in my life. Just kind of like fighting to
Be able to
play
do
it.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Just,
especially like last year. You know, it's like when you can come from where you can, like when I was over in Europe,
Yeah.
I was playing every weekend. You know, I had gigs and shows and open mics that I was playing and then, you know, just the money aside, you know, the money was nice 'cause that was my running money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, when all you can do is sit in a cold camper, you know, fifth wheel and write songs by yourself, it gets kind of lonesome after a while, and it really makes you lose a lot of your creativity, at least someone like me.
You lose the flame.
Yeah. You do, and because that's all you do. You're just like, I'm just going to write again. I want to write again.
Well, that's
and
not-
especially when you're in western fucking Washington, and all it does is rain.
Yeah, and it rains lots of
And
things over
rain
there.
and mud, and your horses are covered in mud, and you can't ride because all your tack's going to get soaking wet. You can't rope because your rope's going to get soaking wet. Not to mention your romels and rawhide are on it. I can go all day.
Sounds
about
like
that.
a lot of frustration.
It was.
This song's called "Trying to Make a Name." It was just like I wrote it. What I write a couple years ago, and it was mostly just about music. Like in the role it took in my life, just kind of fighting to be able to do it, fighting to be able to justify doing it. Well, I was 16 years old, punk rock in my veins, playing hard and fast, trying to make a name. But my parents had a plan for me, and I only brought them shame. I kept singing my songs, trying to make a name, just trying to live my life with less than half of my regrets, trying to put some worth behind that signature I'm writing on these checks, trying to convince my mom and dad that I love it all the same, staring down my dreams, trying to make a name. Got tired of being broke, so I sold a few guitars. I went out into the world, started playing all my cards. But the music on the radio only served to remind that I was just going through the motions, and I left my dreams behind. Just trying to live my life with less than half of my regrets, trying to put some worth behind that signature I'm writing Well, I turned 27. She said yes to me. She loved me for my faults. She cheered on my dreams. So I picked up this guitar. Years of neglect. Wrapped my fingers around that fretboard and dusted off that neck. Tried to live my life with less than half of my regrets. Trying to put some worth behind that signature I'm writing on these checks. Trying to convince my mom and dad that I love it all the same. Staring down my dreams and I'm trying to make a day. Yeah.
Damn right. I like that.
Thanks.
I'm telling you,
It's a 3-verse chronicle.
if anybody of my folks doesn't have a link to their web page or their Facebook page or Spotify or anything, y'all got to look up the McHughes.
Napster.
Napster.
Friendster. Yeah.
Right next to Adult Friend Finder.
Hey, what's that?
Well, what's that?
Sam knows.
Sam. Yeah, y'all got to look at the McHughes on any of your digital streaming services because these
Soon we're
guys
going to
are
get
great.
Cody Traylor on those digital streaming services, I think.
Oh, Lord, soon.
Yeah.
Who's calling me? Oh, Ron Axe is calling me.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
We're busy. Oh, did you see your dad's comment?
What do you say? Little Asian wings. I can't take.
It's taking up the Sprangs. Something that rhymes with Sprangs. I'm not saying that, but we're talking about the.
We're going back to Tundra
we're, we're talking about the fertility ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe some swing and other things. Wow. We are 12.
Mostly.
Physically, we grew up. Mentally, we just grew down.
We can just keep going. He's got some good songs.
Oh, well,
I
thank
wanna
you.
hear some more.
All right, this is called this is pretty much another song. A story about my life. It's called Combat Boots and Cowboy Boots, and
Oh, you played this one last night?
yeah, I played it last night, and it's just one of those songs. It's a song I wrote. Kind of chronicalizing. What's the word for it? It's a song I wrote about me and a bunch of other people who had lives where they've gone off and served, or they left home at an early age and they served, and then they wanted to go into ranching or farming or something like that. And it's not necessarily about those jobs. It's about the guys that, whether it is in these career fields where you lace up or you pull up your boots and you get jobs done, you do it. No matter what the pay is, no matter what the outcome is, you have a mission you have to do, and so you do it. And that's where I wrote this song from. At the end of the day, all they had to say was they got the mission through. Combat boots and cowboy boots, he wears them both with pride, and will he's fought through the hard times, nearly gave his life from the flight line to the white lines. He wears them both. Combat boots and cowboy boots, laid by his bed tonight. Good thing about original songs is no one knows.
Nobody has any idea.
That's how it's supposed to be. Well, now his nights are filled with cat. Lack of sleep, he barely eats because another storm's blowing, or it's 20 degrees and going to get down to 5 degrees in Deer Park tonight. But he'll tie him down or he'll pull him up, no matter what he's doing. With the same old damn tenacity you've always seen with pride. He's fought through the hard times, nearly gave his life. From the flight line to the white line, he's pulled them both all night. Combat boots, cowboy boots, laid by his bed tonight.
I like that.
Well, thank you.
I really do. Yeah. Do you know Joey Anderson?
I don't know. All right, if you throw names out, I'm going to say I don't know him because I've only played like 4 times around here.
Shout out to Joey Anderson.
Hi, Joey.
He's Air Force too.
Okay.
So he sings country music. He's in the
Well, I have to meet him.
You got to get a link up with Joey.
I spent a lot of time in the Air Force.
But when you meet him, if he's not watching, this will be even better. But when the first time you meet him, you got to go. You must be Moonbeam.
I'll have to get some context after we get done with this.
We call him Moonbeam.
We'll call him Moonbeam.
It's nothing derogatory. Kind of a term of endearment. Yeah, it's like Tundra Wookie. Is the stream better for you guys, Heather, David? Yeah, they said it froze up for a minute, but
Maybe it froze up when I was messing up, and y'all never know.
I'll play one. Yeah, that's what it did. I'll play. This one's called "Just Who I Am." It's a sad one.
It's a sad one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll follow that by
I'm
happy-ish
broken.
sad one.
Pride pushed us away for so long.
If you face
Each
me, then I can play
letter
with you.
we'd written each other didn't say we were wrong. What was that?
If you face me, I can play with you.
Oh. Bond left here to wilt, war never won. Eat by like mother, like son. Here's where it gets weird. And as the months turned,
I did it, man.
years, neither one of us spoke. The first one to lose was the first one who broke. We took time for granted, now I'm holding your hand. I told you, man.
We're trying, damn it, we're trying.
While you were trying to remember just who I am.
That one was me. We can always blame alcohol.
The fall erased every trace of anger and hurt. You smiled when I came here to see you, but didn't know where you were. My duty kicked into gear to not leave your side. Fueled by gallons of guilt from years worth of pride. And I grew closer to God, hoping you would recall my face from the pictures that are hung on your wall. Stories you'd act like you'd understand. While you were trying to remember just who I am. My boys, both fully grown, holding back tears. Stop them from knowing their kid too many years. Somebody's being assaulted by a corgi.
Yeah.
An outstretched
Release
Aussie.
fistfuls of dirt and say a short prayer. I promise myself I'll always be there.
If only y'all could see this dog on the other side of the camera.
Stop this cycle today before I pass it on. So these stories I've made will be here till I'm gone. We waited the clock till it ran out of sand. I've spent days, weeks, and months in this moment, but I couldn't have dreamed it not knowing just who I am. I was laughing a lot, but that wasn't a funny song. It's just because there's a
It's
corgi
funny
back
if
there
we're
running
laughing.
the show. He is. He's in his happy
Oh
zone right
no,
now.
my shitty phone died.
Oh, I thought you plugged in.
No, I just plugged
That
my
was your.
computer.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, sorry TikTok.
Yeah, lo siento, TikTokers.
So I'll follow that one with a song about just who I am. I was inspired to write this song by this pretty lady right here sitting at this table because she told me I'm nothing
The
but
one
trouble.
being assaulted by a corgi right
Yeah, the
now.
one being assaulted by a corgi in his little fluffy butt. So
I mean, if I did that to a woman, it would be a sexual assault.
that's right. You'd be going to jail.
Yeah.
But he's
But
a dog.
A corgi can do it.
He can do it. It pays when you're cute. So this is she told me one day it was after a fun night, and she said it was a fun night for me at least
One of you.
because
had
I
fun.
got to be the DD everywhere, and yeah, it was a great night for me.
I'm feeling some
sometime-
tension building in the room.
But no, she said you're nothing but trouble. I'm like, maybe. And
You're
so I-
not wrong.
I wrote a song called. I got to think about it, and I wrote a song. It's called "The Trouble with Trouble." And I'm sorry, but this is just who I am. He's got a smile that could kill. It'll make a woman feel something deep down in her bones. If charm could pay, cash out by the day, take it to some place he could play it all again. He's nothing but trouble, that's all they have to say. Never meant to make his life out this way. The trouble with trouble is they don't want you around, but it's easy to be trouble with a smile that burns them down. This is not an egotistical song at all. He'll walk the floor, dance from door to door. Well, he'll swing 'em and he'll swing 'em like their feet never hit the ground. They'll want more. Crowd him by the score when the music plays and those big lights shine right down. He's nothing but trouble, that's all they have to say. He never meant to make his life out this way. Trouble with trouble is they don't want you around, but it's easy to be trouble with a smile that'll burn them down. Well, I'm nothing but trouble, that's all they ever say. Y'all know I never meant to make my life this way. That's a hard one, I'm telling you. Trouble with trouble, they don't want me but it's easy to be trouble with a smile. Let 'em burn 'em down. It's a good damn song.
It's a good song.
I sat there and wrote that in about 5 minutes. And she's like, you couldn't have wrote a more egotistical song. I was like, oh, I could have, but I didn't.
I've heard worse.
It's like this.
I've heard more egotistical
the
songs.
Best, my favorite song in the world. I'm going to play it for y'all right now. It's an old Mac Davis song. It goes a little something like this. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in. I'll play this in standard where you can play with me if you want to. It's just D, G, and A. 'Cause I getting better looking each day. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. I used to have a girlfriend, but I guess she just couldn't compete with all these love-starved women who keep clamoring at my feet. Well, I probably could find me another. Guess they're all in all of me. Who cares? I never get lonesome, 'cause I treasure my own company. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I'm getting better looking each day. That's right. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. Okay. I guess you could say I'm a loner, cowboy outlaw, tough and proud. Well, I could have lots of friends if I want her, then I wouldn't stand out from the crowd. Some folks say that I'm egotistical. Hell, I don't even know what that means. I guess it has something to do with the way that I fill out these skin-tight blue jeans. Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I getting better looking each day. And I miss chords too. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. Y'all got to sing with us, the 3-member audience here. So we're going to go on 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're what? When you're perfect in every way. I can't wait to look in the mirror. Can't wait to look in the mirror. 'Cause I get better looking each day. They are. To know me is to love me. I must be a hell of a man. Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble, but I'm doing the best that I can. Play a song, Sam.
So that Doug Campbell says my heart is going beat beat. Flower emoji, beer emoji, beer emoji. Hey Doug, my heart's going beat beat too. Or is it going meep meep? Like the Roadrunner. You be the judge. He's a good man.
I love that comment. I laughed when you sang that. I'm sorry, but I did not expect you to sing REO Speedwagon.
Oh yeah. Oh, we love those songs. Yeah.
Hey, why don't you get her over here to sing a song with you?
You want to do the one, Amanda? Yeah.
Here, you take my spot. I'm gonna grab me a beer right quick if you don't mind me grabbing another one of your
Help
beers.
yourself. We got a help yourself policy back there. Yeah.
Do one or two. Hell, I love to sing. If y'all do, I don't care. I will sit here and listen all night. I'll pitch that song.
Which one again? Where does it? Oh yeah. This one.
And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna miss you tonight.
And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. Sooner or later it's over, and I don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. Well, you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Know who I want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Shout out to Maddie Collins. She's not watching it. But Doug is. He's all caps. He's gone all caps lock.
He goes, now my heart's gonna beep beep.
Cody wanted to hear I Don't Care.
Okay, we can do that one.
Yeah, it's my new favorite song.
We can do that one.
couldn't tell you what they are, but they sound all right. My flashlight cuts this whiskey breath, escaping into the night. Hoping 3 more calves will drop before I see the morning light. She used to hate me out all night, late into the spring. That all changed the night she told me that she couldn't wear my ring. She said she'd rather take the hand of a stable grown-ass man who doesn't fret about the weather if the price of beef is fair. She can't imagine half the life being a poor old cowboy's wife. So I'll sit here in the cold and tell myself that I don't care, that I don't care. Only smoke these damned old cigarettes to alter the effect that the whiskey has on my perception of the noose around my neck. Sure ain't getting any younger, and my shelf life's coming due. I can't deny the things she left me for were anything but true. She said she'd rather take the hand of a stable grown-ass man doesn't fret about the weather if the price of beef is fair. She can't imagine half of life being a poor old cowboy's wife. So I'll sit here in the cold and tell myself that I don't care, that I don't care. No, I'm just a stubborn bastard. I probably get that from my dad. When I think of all the arguments we never should have had, I made my mind up in this pasture in the middle of the night that I'd get these calves to summer before I let that new straw tie. If she'd rather take the hand of a stable grown-ass man doesn't fret about the weather if the price of beef is fair. She can't imagine half the life being a poor old cowboy's wife. So I'll sit here in the cold and tell myself that I don't care, that I don't care, that I don't care, that I don't care. Yeah. All right. I want to hear Cody close us out with your best song. No, your other best
You've
song.
been saving one for us.
I kind of start strong and finish weak.
Nobody's.
I have many women that can.
No, I was gonna say nobody's asking the Tundra Wookiees, but
Oh God, can I do 2 more? Cause I gotta do one for.
do 2 more.
Alrighty, we're gonna do. Can Cody Traylor put on a guitar strap? Cause Aubrey's driving tonight. Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Hopefully he drives you when you want to tear one up.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Okay, good.
The feeling is
It's a
definitely
mutually
mutual.
beneficial agreement. That's good.
It's mostly on the Friday and Saturday nights when I'm playing. I'll sit there and be watching and be like, "Yep, I might as well quit taking these free drinks because I guess who gets to drive home tonight?" Yeah. Well, and she is not the most social of butterflies like I am,
Mm-hmm.
and so it takes a little persuading. But once she gets persuaded enough, I'm sitting here on stage like, what is going on? How am I going to handle this situation we have here? Usually it's me at midnight being like, all right, it's time to go. This is a song called Rabbit Hole.
All
So it's a little different sound than what you'd ever expect me to play, but I thought it was a pretty cool song when I wrote it. Like a bum without a lighter, I hold on to your heart. Trying to find direction, I'm just trying to find a spark. And the flame burns quicker than you ever wanted to. And it always leaves you wondering just where you're going. Down a rabbit hole, well, I don't know where I'm going. Down a rabbit hole, well, it goes on for miles. I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's only your flamed eyes all traps me inside. Walking down a road I've been down many times, trying to find direction, I'm just trying to find my mind. And the cherry gets brighter and goes down. I can't read my handwriting, so I'm gonna play the chorus once again. And a rabbit hole, well, I don't know where I'm going. And a rabbit hole, well, it goes on for miles. I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel, but it's only rabbit hole, well, I don't know where I'm going. And a rabbit hole, well, it goes on for miles. I think I see a light at the end of the tunnel. Only your flamed eyes off traps me inside. This is a song I don't need lyrics for. Very good. You said close it out, I'm closing it out.
Yeah, no,
I'll take your ooze on this. You just follow me, okay? All I need to do is like this. If you can do that, you're amazing. God made a wanderer, put me on this earth. He gave me the reins, tighten the girth. Said I'll always find you. You call my name. There is a big old world that you have to tame. Now I've got a highway I'm standing in, that old white line. I don't know where it ends, but I've got the freedom. I'm more to run. That's what keeps me Rolling Stone. I know some good girls who took my breath away. They had their time, but they couldn't make me stay. And I've rode some bad broncs, I've hit the ground. Now I keep getting up, keep getting around. Now I've got a highway I'm standing in, that old white line. I don't know where it ends. I've got freedom, I'm on the road home. That's what keeps me a Rolling Stone. I miss my core. If I can never play music, at least I got comedy going for me. Dogs everywhere. I'm on the road home. That's what keeps me a Rolling Stone. That's what keeps me a Rolling Stone. Hey, thank y'all for listening tonight.
Cody Traylor, everybody. Look him up. Instagram at The Drifting Cowboy. Facebook is Cody Traylor.
That's right. Cody James Traylor. Somewhere around there. Hey, but y'all give it up for the McHughes tonight, man. Weren't they amazing? Thank you.
We're the house band.
Yeah, I tell you what, I thank them very much for letting me come and play with their setup and get my name out there. And it was a great night.
We'll have you back, man.
Hey, I can't wait.
It was a fun time.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good, safe night. Stay away from the Tundra Wookiees.
Or play touch football.